Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast with your host and Pearl Dane, the one, the only master, Propaganda. Your lord and master, your defender of the faith, off here to a 1v1 on Nexus. And this is the angry Dutchman, angriest of the Dutchmen, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Here with elite Panzerlehr Panzerdivision with elite troops featuring stun grenades, stormtroopers, the Jaeger Light Infantry upgrade, Panzer Tactician, and the Tiger Race with Panzerfaust mines and anti-tank and bullets. And first in the West it is NVMDude, fighting for America, freedom, democracy. Here with the 3rd Armored Division with Rifle Company, Urban Assault, and Airborne with double infantry and anti-tank and bullets there. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my paid supporters, these champions, these heroes of the Propagandacast for keeping the business. You too can join their illustrious and heroic ranks by pledging on Patreon yourself, or you can just donate via PayPal. Links in the description. And as you know, comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. Angry Dutchman up to an MD42 sniper opening. Interesting there, interesting. Gonna look to bleed out so as Verdammte Amerikaner here, as NVMDude, well, approaches the map much more aggressively with infantry. Obviously, a sniper opening here like this, Angry Dutchman's coming to does have the downside. You know, he's not going to have a lot of presence immediately, so any mistakes, any misplays could become very costly. Plus, there's also a chance he just loses most of the map. He's going to have some hard time getting back on it. So, obviously, the trade-off is that if he makes it work, he can sort of bleed out the Americans, stress him out, and pressure him, you know, into making mistakes as he tries to kill the sniper. So, it's a bit of a gambit here by Angry Dutchman, a bit of a gambit, one that, again, if pays off, can be quite effective. But there goes Sniper out, Scharfschütze. 3rd Rifle Squad on the way there for NVMDude. We got the Rifle going northwards here. In the south, we got the recent ground pointing himself back, and he's grabbing a lot of territory there, swiftly advancing. Angry Dutchman, though, have not losing pace, perhaps trying to bluff that he's not going for sniper opening here a bit here, but just, you know, moving ahead aggressively here. The worth noting is not going for any of the few points, so depending on how NVMDude plays, he's gone for Urban Assault, featuring Urban Assault equipment, the Sherman Assault Kit, Rangers, cover to cover, and the M4 Sherman Calliope. Sniper there gets the first kill. Lewis drops dead. Pioneers on fire from the Rifle Squad. First Canadian squad right here for the Angry Dutchman and Deutschland. Rifle Squad moving forward, another kill there from the Sniper. Looking to aggressively lead out NVMDude, and again just hope to pressure him and cause him to make mistakes. But there you go, nice flank from north here. Angry Dutchman don't see that Cummings machine. There's forced retreat as the M1 Garant for the Rifle Squad bears into their backs and just bites and tears. Rifle Squad pushing out the Pioneers here, going for the sniper here as well. Full retreat here from Angry Dutchman, again highlighting a bit the weakness here, since I mean you do need infantry, like at least to ensure you've got some eyes there on the sides of things that can react in time. So right now, NVMDude and the 3rd Armored Division is tearing through the lines of the Panzerlehr Panzerdivision. Its vanguard shattered and sent packing. Back here, sniper setting up with MD42 there for the Angry Dutchman. Probably going to go for either another gun that he's going to try and take up here. There are a few options. There are a few options here. We'll have to see what he does. Meanwhile, there, the NVMDude striking at the carve point, but a few points Angry Dutchman has. NVMDude is cutting them off. Very good, efficient play there. Gun is moving forwards. Sniper MD42 on the move again. Gun is the reinforcing. Replacements on the way, and there you go. Got the concussive grenade ready. Not the Germans really had sort of a stun grenade, but you know, I imagine it's just the Stielhandgranate without its fragmentation skill, at which point it was just a concussive grenade relying on the shockwave. Fun fact there, which obviously while still lethal is, you know, perhaps a bit more, you know, less lethal than the fragmentation bits. Little fun note there. Obviously it used to do damage, turns out the stunning and damaging was a bit too good, so that had to be nerfed. And it's grabbing points there. More grenades on the way there. And he's actually not going for grenades, he's taking out there, so might be relying on some more elite infantry like stormtroopers or Panzergrenadiere. Season northern point of the Grenadier squad. We got there, NVMDude going for the lieutenant already. We've got mechanized command post up there. Probably an M20 here to rush down the sniper and kill him. Very likely there, since the M20 does get a 50% accuracy bonus versus snipers, and thus can hunt down those goddamn Nazi snipers and murder them. Hopefully. The South Rifle Squad moving forward up north, another push. You're going to hit for northern points there. Going to grab the northern fuel point there. Finally getting some fuel there for Deutschland. He's very close to the Panzergrenadier squad here. Rifle Squad sending the Pioneers packing. He's still focusing a lot on the centre here, which is a bit interesting since, again, he doesn't have a lot of infantry to like really cover the flanks or sort of screen them. So he does leave himself open to like being enveloped by NVMDude, which is exactly what seems to be happening here although he's not enveloping as hard from the north as he could. But still, a bit awkward there from Angry Dutchman. You see them sitting up there, catching the southern assault there. But again, there is the northern wave here as well. And I think Angry Dutchman likes to turn around here swiftly. Lieutenant being bled out. May just work out there. Go down, NVMDude, of course, splits up his troops. Thumbs up there, recently, and then knock around the fuel point here. Snow push back, machine gun being surrounded here. Bit expensive here for NVMDude, but he does force, I think, another retreat here on Angry Dutchman. Ambulance of weather for NVMDude. Like to make a nice company going up there for the Angry Dutchman back in his base. Armored car likely. Theoretically could go for the 250.5 track, though most of our players tend not to be big fans of the 251 Mittlerer Schützenpanzerwagen. There we go, 2-2 on the way there. Routes going northwards. Fun fact, the Panzerlehr Panzer Division was actually one of the few Panzer Division to be fully equipped with armoured half-tracks. The norm was actually a battalion at most of, mechanized infantry for a Panzer Division. The rest been mounted on trucks, cars, or bicycles, if they couldn't get any of the other, the above. But the Panzerlehr Panzer Division was one of those very few divisions that actually had each battalion of infantry fully mechanized and armoured half-tracks. So, little fun fact there. Still lighting weather for NVMDude, so not the M20 here. Armoured car rolling out there. Map control remains very much favoured for the Americans at the moment. Johnny's moving forwards, backed up by the MD-42. Armoured car there on the way as well. 222. Grand northern fuel point. Definitely gives a possibility for NVMDude to snowball this out of control. Still light tank out here. Got the armoured car rolling out and there. Go catching the reactions here. Tearing into them. Mercilessly cutting them down there with the autocannon and the coaxial machine gun. Machine gun is rolling up here. In the south, Pioneers try and push for the sun field. We got two squads here. Note that NVMDude is much more focused on the sides. So the map, he doesn't put a lot of attention into the center. They know that's where most of Angry Dutchman's guns are focused. So he's relying on the wings of the map and trying to catch Angry Dutchman off guard with flanks, which is pretty good play so far. Thumbs up. Pack 40 almost done here for Angry Dutchman. They also got G for the fleas and some of this Grenadier. Stood up with the advancing Grenadier there. Panfires off from the Stewart. Damaged engine, armor coming north, southwards. Gunner's being slowly murdered out and routed. Sniper them moving ahead. 5 kills, close veterans you won. And there you go in the south, Lieutenant Court with the armored car. Being slowly bled out, and the South route squad could assist, remains hesitant, and just watches the Lieutenant gets murdered. Maybe they didn't like him. Yeah, you take that, Lieutenant Bob. That'll show you about your discipline. And there's armor coming up with Pioneer support here. It's now around the centre then, northwards. We've got the Grenadier squad and watch. D for the field on the way for that chap as well. Stewart moving out there. Pack moving to assist the centre. Almost got this on the field and red and neutral. At this rate now, NVMDude could, for example, consider going for a second Stewart light tank. I mean, 2 Stewart light tanks right now would be a huge challenge for Angry Dutchman to go for. That said, most American players would never go for double Stewarts. Ooh, Sniper here, a very, very high chance of getting murdered by the Americans. I mean, at this point, Angry Dutchman have to be, fairly lucky. That said, the Sniper actually, as a unit, has some very high received accuracy modifiers on retreat. So, as you can see there, it's actually not impossible. Because, again, they can just dodge so many more shots compared to, other, infantry units and essentially, squishier models. We had some pushback, the bazooka team out there. So that's really lucky there for Angry Dutchman. Really lucky he did not lose the sniper there. Bit of bad luck there for NVMDude. He's gone for weapon max, BARs, bazookas, very good. He could consider adding in a ranger squad. There we go, and add the Thompsons, or he could consider going for, bazookas. Stormtrooper squad out here, though, for Angry Dutchman and the MP40s. Colloquially known as the Schmeiser. Those Schmeiser really had nothing to do with it. Only the earlier models of the submachine gun, like the MP18, I believe the MP24. But there you go, MP40 tank to the rifle squad, almost right in the entire unit. Rangers coming in here, no Thompson aren't quite ready, so that's actually give the Stormtrooper a good chance to win here, in particular with the assistance of the armoured car. And there you go, Ranger squad sent packing. So, nice little assault element here for Angry Dutchman, and a pinch can also be equipped with Panzerschrecks for a Panzerschreck, not plural, for additional anti-tank assets if it becomes necessary, plus allows them to spot tanks, with the tank detection ability. But nice little pushback here by Angry Dutchman. The Stormtrooper's definitely getting a bit of a hands up there. Sniper keeps bleeding out. NVMDude. And Rangers got the Thompson submachine gun right now. The Chicago typewriter. Going up there, Bazooka teams, Rifle Squad, South Sucks a bit more pressure. Of course, at this point, NVMDude could also consider going for a mortar to provide some smoke screens and negate some of Angry Dutchman's defensive firepower against him. North Economics with still a light tank. And there you go, Fritz with the Panzerfaust. Doing some nice damage. Rifle Squad flanking against the south there in the center. Ranger Squad catching the grenades to tank from the Thompson submachine guns and the one carbine. Sniper that keeps bleeding there, go retreats this time though. As you notice, Angry Dutchman is a lot more careful about potential flanks and the sniper losing the sniper to that. So thumbs up, that's Angry Dutchman with a sharp reaction. That said, fuel remains very much favoured here for NVMDude at the moment. Angry Dutchman could consider taking up, he may want to do that eventually. He could also consider another infantry squad right about now. More stormtroopers, Panzer Grenadier squad could be an idea there. Some more assault infantry I think would do Angry Dutchman a fair amount of good. That said, he definitely needs some fuel as well. He'd actually just want to swing southwards, trying to secure the southern fuel points, since currently NVMDude is a bit less well defended than prepared. There we go, though. Angry Dutchman committing to the Panzer Grenadier. Taking up there, or getting him on the way there. There we go, big assault in the machine in the center, catching off guard. There you go, range squad attack from the north. They could pop off a cooked grenade there. Probably won't. Machine gun about to get wiped out. As you might notice again, that does not get all those handy dandy received accuracy bonuses on a retreat like the sniper does. So it still gets some, it just doesn't get nearly as many. So really close call there. I'm actually surprised that machine survived and wasn't stolen there by NVMDude. That was actually a bit of a surprise there. In most cases I think that machine would have been dead. But seems like Lady Luck there shielded Angry Dutchman briefly. But we got the Panzer Grenadier squad out, adding G for defeat to that one, so going for a mix there. And then keeping the Stormtroopers as the assault element, as they do pack a punch up close and connect to do a lot of damage very fast, in particular when combined with tactical advance. They also in this case have access to like 3 types of grenades: the stun grenade, the incendiary grenade, and the smoke grenade. That's quite a bit there. So we have all of these grenades, yeah? What about the explosive ones? Yeah, we don't get those. Why? Asked Ludwig. I said I was sorry, it was a joke! Blowing up the Führer's lunch is not a joke! Now we all have to suffer for it, you idiot. Rifle Squad range bringing in, catching the punch out and they open the G for the freeze firing back. Need to fall back there a bit. Got the sword rolling forward here. 2 kills, veterans 1, punch squad almost being wiped out. Armored car striking, sniper there, half health, closely taking a lot of damage to a grenade on the Grenadier squad, but no kills. That was a bit of an awkward throw there by NVMDude. Quite lucky though for Angry Dutchman. Grenadier range squad about to go wiped out here. There you go. Push back though. Lieutenant got the pack 40, the pants up, it can only fit it. Looks like he's going to bait it into them before 2. NVMDude takes the bait, has been suppressed. Up north there, we got the route squad wiped, almost wiped over the Stormtroopers Pioneer combo. Close call though, close call. In the south here, Grenadier squad on its own here, being overwhelmed by American numbers. Angry Dutchman continues to struggle with fuel, but not too much other it seems, and he's still not to take up. But meanwhile, NVMDude has gone for the major, and it's not far away from beginning to push out Shermans versus Angry Dutchman. There's a good team there covering the flank of the Steward. Close call there. Up north there, Stormtroopers making the advance there for Deutschland with their MP40s. Troop reinforcing healing there. But no tech yet for Angry Dutchman. Instead he's going for another pack 40, anticipating some heavy armoured maneuvers here from NVMDude and the 3rd Armoured Division. Picks up the Pioneer there. Stormtroopers there sneaking about here. Ooh, smoke grenade. Not bad. Bait to force them to like either get close or just stand about doing nothing. Thumbs up there to Angry Dutchman. Good use, proactive use of the smoke grenade. Stewart then a bit of trouble, but looks like it does escape here. Worth noting, not much cover here. Oh, but we do get artillery call on the pack 40. Stomps on the move here now. They got no on the field point. Looks like he's going to try and threaten retreat part of the units here with the tech advance. Although in this case, going to be caught by some more units. To the fire there, hammering down, but the pack's already gone. The machine that's being left to fend for itself. Pioneers right, and there you go. We get some retreating here. Storms to the round right behind the Rifle Squad, being hotly pursued by another Rifle Squad and Rangers. Popping tactical advance, but he's going to pop smoke here and is engaged. He's going to lose here. Oh dear, he accidentally popped the incendiary grenade, but it looks like it works nonetheless. NVMDude dives out of the way. They're allowing the surviving Stormtrooper to get out of there. Very close call. Back here, troop reinforcing healing. Still no tech there for Angry Dutchman and the Deutschlanders. Still with 4 kills, close fetching 2, and we got the Sherman away for NVMDude, the M43. Telemine down there for Angry Dutchman, thumbs up. the Telemina, which actually had quite a bit of utility for a mine, as it couldn't not just be used as a mine, but also used as a remotely detonated charge, which the Germans actually would make use of. For example, doing some of the fighting on the Eastern Front, they basically just hurl in front of Soviet infantry advances, pull a detonation cord, and just blow up a lot of Soviet infantry that way. Could see a wipe here, good chance here, with a bit of luck there for Angry Dutchman, and a bit of bad luck for NVMDude. Snapping forwards here, almost got the Rifle Squad, there we go. The narrow confines here in the sharp corner saves the Rifle Squad. Pack 40 understood, misses the Sherman, almost done. Finally, some take out there for Angry Dutchman. Northern side claimed there by the Germans. Sweeping push here for the centre by NVMDude. Catching here Angry Dutchman in a rather exposed position. Stun grenade though, buy some time. And there you go, cover to cover on the machine gun there. Allowing his men to charge forward, but the stealth Ranger squad there takes a face full of lead from the NV-42, but still the others following up there, making use of the smoke key to charge forward, forcing a collapse here on Angry Dutchman's centre. The pack's being hauled away there, but they're likely going to get overwhelmed by the infantry. There's nothing to save the situation. Stuart rushing as well here. This could be a disastrous turn of events for Angry Dutchman and the Panzerlehr Panzersturm. Pack crew, they almost wiped out. Armour can't trouble. Damage engine. Grenades around the flank here. He's doing everything he can, I think, to buy time. Storms arriving, and the Pack 40s miraculously avoid getting wiped and handed over to the Americans. An incredibly close call here for Angry Dutchman. Lost those two packs that could have been GG, in particular with the Sherman out, which is getting their bulldozer blades. Panzerlehr do a pack for it from the Sherman. Storms are there with 6 killed, close to F-22. Grenades doing the cam, the Gewehr 43s, and almost got the Ranger squad. Stuart there, half 8 to F-23, Bravo squad pushed back, and armor holding back here, deeply damaged, and he needed repairs. Major leading the counter-attack here to try and slow down the German counter-attack, and there you go, gets murdered. Stuart firing away there, Sherman being repaired here for NVMDude. Angry Dutchman has yet to build anything, and there you go, packs take out the Stuart light tank there, demolishing NVMDude's, well, light tank there, leaving just for the Sherman there, which is quickly getting out of there as well. Worth noting, neither side has yet to commit to any artillery of the lighter kind. Obviously, NVMDude is likely planning for an M4 Sherman Calliope at some point here versus Angry Dutchman. Moving on the centre of the Grenadiers, troops reinforcing healing, and armoured car being solidified up there for Angry Dutchman. Lighter punches Beiwagen. Grenadiers holding up the centre there, half 8 veterans who free. Got the Lieutenant and the Rifle Squad, they're heading northwards. Looks like they're trying to go for a deep flank path. They hit the northern resource points there, and the victory point, not bad. We got 288 versus 472. Pretty good lead there for NVMDude and the 3rd Armoured Division. Stormtroopers setting out there for Angry Dutchman. Pioneers in northwards. There we go, as expected, hitting northern resource there. We got some more termites here though from Angry Dutchman. Thumbs up. Got the Panzer Grenadiers here, backed up with the Grenadiers of the Rifle Squad and the rear echelons. We don't have grenades here though from NVMDude. Of course, I could have popped a Molotov. Farther up north here. No real contest here from Angry Dutchman so far. And in his base, I'm starting to get the impression he may in fact be trying to stall here for the tag race versus NVMDude. I mean, at this point, I think it had some medium armor out easily, but the fact he's gone for double pack forwards by now, and we haven't seen anything, I think strongly indicates a high likelihood of a tag race. And of course, for NVMDude, who's now seen Stormtroopers G for the Panzer Grenadiers, meaning he's gone for elite troops. I think the absence of any medium armor right now is probably starting to consider the possibility of the tag race, and I think you definitely should consider that, because I think Angry Dutchman at this point is strongly making his way towards it. So it will take a bit more longer to get there. I mean, obviously still need to tag up and set up the manpower for it. Armor car knocked out. A small win here though for NVMDude and the 3rd Armored Division. Sniper with 18 kills of F-22. Machine the Pride covering fire here, making it harder for NVMDude to get the kill. But there you go, of course, northern flank here. But Stormtroopers counter-attacking. Tax advance. The Rifle Squad taking a fist full of 9mm Parabellum. Getting hit with training, but the Lieutenant could have popped a smoke grenade there against him. Pioneers pushing forward. Stormtroopers advancing as well. And the center Rifle Squad being held up. And we got artillery called in on the machine gun, almost swapping it out there. But Angry Dutchman is mostly able to save the crew. Mostly. Except for Jürgen and Ernst. Those are both very dead. So now he has the command points. He has the fuel, more or less. But crucially though, he doesn't quite have the manpower. He still lacks the tech. So there we go, tier 4 being researched, but then he needs to build the heavy panzer corps on top of that. So it's going to take a bit longer to go for the Tiger Race, which again, I'm really starting to get the impression it's going for. We got the Sherman there for NVMDude, the second one. Engaging the Grenadier squad there. We got 255 to 464 here. In the south, Major moving forwards, back here reinforcing healing, and we got the Sherman all roughly halfway done. Stormtroopers thinking northwards, Panzer going to squat there with the G for the fleet setting out as well. Tier 4 almost done. Sherman heading northwards, Stormtroopers with a Panzer can't defend, and Angry Dutchman very wisely just retreats here. Who's going to get detected and just get the Stormtroopers murdered pointlessly. So rather than waste manpower, just retreat. Second Sherman out there for NVMDude, another set of Bulldozer Blades being used primarily in the game for as an armor upgrade since it does give more armor and health. It was also not uncommon actually for tank crews in World War II to just try and improvise more armor on the tanks. Sandbags were used, spare tread lengths were used, concrete was also applied in some cases, and in some cases they even just welded on more armor. For example, they managed to improvise a lot of assault Shermans or jumbo Shermans by just welding on more armor on the frontal armor that wasn't quite as good as it, because the jumbo Sherman also had more armor on the sides, which the field version did not. But little fun fact there. Also, wooden locks would also be used. For example, the Finnish on their Stooks used wooden locks instead of armored side skirts. Up north, we've got Riflecorps flank, but there goes Stormtroopers again on the flank here, doing heavy damage. Riflecorps about to get wiped out. The Stormtroopers just melting them, and again up close, MP40s with the Stormtroopers really pack a ton of damage. Germans pushed back here by the packs, almost half health there. Riflecorps taking intense damage. In the south there, the counterattack worked out well, and NVMDude was able to keep the southern points there under his control and out of the Germans' hands. Heading north of the Stormtroopers, backed up with the Grenadiers. Heavy Panzer co-op. Even the, again, like I think most crews, like the British, the Germans, the Americans. I actually don't know if the Soviets did it though. But little fun fact there. So there you go. Sherman almost fixed up. Going northern punch back there though for Deutschland, and he is definitely just stalling for the Tiger Race. Will be interesting to see how NVMDude responds to the Tiger Race. It is kind of rare, even with the buff. But maybe if it does get slightly more popular again, then maybe have to be more serious responses to it. One thing here by the NVMDude could consider is lay down mines for 3 echelons. That could help slow down the Tiger Race a bit. But I think more likely what's going to happen is once he sees the Tiger Race, he's going to commit to Jackson tank destroyers to deal with it. And of course, that will require Angry Dutch to go for more support for the Tiger Race. So a bit of quiet here. I mean, he's basically saying that resources he can't play offensively. And NVMDude, I think, is all trying to build up forces himself, but also I imagine he's trying to figure out what his opponent's doing. And he may just be really thinking hard about that Tiger Race and the possibility of it. Now the smoke cover assault here. Thumbs up to NVMDude. Catching off guard here, Angry Dutch returns from the north. Fairly good push here. More infantry arriving. This is a pretty good push. Attacking from multiple angles, making use of smoke. He could have laid down some smoke with the Shermans. Now retreated. Tiger Race being forced to the Bazooka team. They're coming up here, trying to screen against it, I guess. These forcing the Tiger Race to be a bit more careful. And there you go. One rocket penetrates. The other one fails to do much impact there. Sherman was knocked out here. And there you go. Tiger Race finishes off the Amerikanische Panzerwagen. Northeast Sherman disengaging. Pack 40 on the spot there. A decisive counterattack here by Angry Dutch makes use of thrown NVMDude into a severe case of disarray. Pack crew that cleared out, leaving just with 1 to go. Tiger Race there with 1 kill, suffering a bit more damage. Could try and grab the Pack 40. Second Pack 40 is in trouble, and the Sherman does get away there. More bazooka fire on the Tiger Race. Range going for the Pack. There we go. Tiger Race misses. Close call. There we go. Pack crewed up by the rifle squad, just holding it out of there. Grenades off here and retreat. Does not want to risk it. Very sensible. There you go. Storm to wipe the Pack 40. Tactical advance. And there you go. Brandhand grenade off on the rifle squad. I think should have gone for the concussive grenade there rather than incendiary. But then again, he maybe expects his opponent to move and not stand about there. Still almost ace level on those Stormtroopers. 14 kills. Excellent. Wunderbar. Panzer is probably not being forced. North there, someone's got sent running. NVMDude, I would say, got fairly mauled here by Angry Dutchman. His attack, though, sadly, I think for the most part worked out well, but A should have deployed smoke from the Shermans as well. But obviously, the issue is just, the Tiger Race hit him from an angle he wasn't ready, and he just, kind of got thrown off by that. So, there was, I think, a lot of good there, but Should have deployed Sherman's smoke as well to negate the incoming fire from that angle as well. I think that made it much easier for him to survive the Tiger Race and keep both Shermans alive. But that is that. Stormtrooper heading southwards there, backing up a lone Grenadier squad. We got troops going to counter such a maneuver there. Very good. Tiger's almost fixed up here for Angry Dutchman. I imagine NVMDude will start coming towards Jackson tank destroyers, or he could go for the captain and go for anti-tank guns, unless he can't get his hands on one of Angry Dutchman's Pack 40s. He got 22 kills to the sniper, almost ace level there. Grenade from the Rangers and the Panzer Gunner. About to get wiped out. Oh! Telemann went off there. Apparently Angry Dutchman forgot where the mine was, and that cost him the Panzer score. That was a hell of a grenade than NVMDude. Probably wondering what they were packing in those grenades. Is this one of these nuclear pineapples I keep hearing about? I don't know, Charles, maybe. Nuclear pineapple was a reference to Companies 1 with, at one point the grenades were so great they could just instantly wipe most units, so they're referred to as nuclear pineapples. Anti-tank gun on the way for NVMDude, did go for the captain, did go for the anti-tank to help deal with the Tiger Race. We got 228 versus 441. NVMDude still has the victory point lead, but the Tiger Race, with this current force composition, is definitely proving to be a significant challenge. Rushing northwards, backed up the Grenadiers and the sniper. Catching the 10 and send them packing, except for misses. Got the M1 anti-tank of that for NVMDude. Heading for northern point. Sherman out there for NVMDude. 3 kills, South 8 to 21. Ooh, target weak point pretty good here. There you go. Pack 4 in there you go. Target weak point from the first one. Sherman crew stunned. Targeting from the north and the south. The Rangers, Captain catching the Storm Squad. They're sending it packing. Angry Dutchman, I think, very wisely just retreats right away. Another machine gun there for Angry Dutchman. This is NVMDude. Just got this first M1 anti-tank out. I imagine we're seeing at least one more. Hell, we might even see 3 if he's feeling the need for it. But would definitely expect the second one here, since double anti-tank guns is just fairly popular and of course quite effective. You know, something like the Tiger Race here. Though of course you will need to remember to use the armoured piercing rounds there for increased penetration. Second shot that misses from the anti-tank gun. Very close to that M36 Jackson. There we go. More telemines here from Angry Dutchman. 213 versus 424. NVMDude continues to have a sterling lead here versus Angry Dutchman in terms of victory points, but its other advantages seem to be slowly melting away. Like snow before the sun. Not sun before the snow. Not unless you're taking LSD or something else. Antonio pushing back the Tiger Ace. Need to fix that one up. Captain could do with an upgrade there, and the Jackson tanks are almost on there for NVMDude. Sherman holding back. Fixing up that Tiger Ace. Ace number there for Angry Dutchman, 23 kills in the name of Deutschland, and Angry Dutchman killing to the Panzerwerfer to help deal with anti-tank and some other defensive elements here for NVMDude. It is playing somewhat statically, so the Panzerwerfer could of course be an effective choice, though he could also just go for a mortar and save the fuel for something else. Sherman forwards here, sniper caught, but not dealt any damage. Got smoke here. Again looking to disrupt here, Angry Dutchman position, move forward undercover that. Jackson moving in, pack there, wiped out, small win. We got the Stormtrooper thing with the Major. Oh, he's not fine with the Stormtrooper, they're just watching. There you go, got the orders, Major executed right in front of the rest. Ace level game, Jackson charging forward, but they have pack 40s here, and the situation getting chaotic. NVMDude, I think he's just falling back. Panzerwerfer 42 out there for Angry Dutchman, thumbs up. Ranger squad are going to support him, getting met by the Tiger Race, and other elements there about to get wiped out. Ace level Rangers, there would be a huge blow. NVMDude to lose right now. Got the pack through, though. Bazooka team moving ahead here. Machine crew there in trouble there. Jackson opening up, and then pack 40, Sherman moving forward once more. Pack recruit. And And there you go, disengaging a violent attack here from NVMDude to break Angry Dutchman's center, but Angry Dutchman held firm in the name of the fatherland. Second Ranger squad out here fought NVMDude. He wants more firepower. He wants to kill those goddamn Nazis faster. Troops enforcing healing. Panzerwerfer on the move there. Fun fact about the Panzerwerfer, the Waffen is actually their own version of the Panzerwerfer which fired Katyusha rockets. Initially they actually used Katyusha rockets they captured from the Soviets, but eventually they would make their own Katyusha rockets. I believe using slave labor though. Heading northwards there, Jackson fixed up, crew just admiring their handiwork. Panzer barrage into the base here, ambulance taking a few scratches, squirrels still suffering the most from it. A dark day in squirreldom. Also known as Black Squeaks Day. Heading north of the Rangers, Thompson's almost done on that squad. Setting up for another deep flank here, thumbs up. Making put another Pensman over here, gun is caught there, taking heavy fire there. Jackson over there, go push a bit too far out, there with no line of sight. Rangers are going deeper, Tiger is taking a hit there from the Jackson. Jackson down to half health, assault and assault continues. His Storm Squad ready to spring the ambush, and oh dear, there you go, popping in now, but it's all taking too much damage. There you go, active force retreat. Barnhunt gun out against him, a concussion grenade, Rangers bolted and routed. The attack here from NVMDude, I think, didn't quite go off as expected there, or hoped. The timings, I think, were a bit off, causing different parts to happen at the same time. At different time, you know, Corsica will just uncoordinated attack that's much easier to do for them with Dutchman. Still, two thumbs up to NVMDude for at least trying it. It is crucial that good attack from several angles as the match goes on there, rather than just attacking straight down the centre, which some players have a bad habit of doing. So, I will commend NVMDude for doing it. It can be tricky, particularly if you do not have a lot of experience with it. But, you gotta try something to get good at it. Got boob traps in the centre there from the Stormtroopers, thumbs up. The Germans were big fans of booby traps.
We're losing a capture point.
Using a variety of them. Another thing they also did was actually apply anti-tamper devices on their mines. So if someone tried to disarm a German mine, they'd likely just set it off anyways. And just get themselves killed if they weren't careful. In fact, I think for some like the Regal mines, they had like multiple anti-tamper devices on them. Heading for the Southern Vector Pop, got 205 to 373. S-mines on the northern point, thumbs up their tank Dutch in the southeast. Sherman catches the Grenadier squad, kills France. Tiger is there with 13 kills, close especially 2 here for Angry Dutchman. Bit of quality between NVMDude and Angry Dutchman again. Big push here by NVMDude. Looks like it's going to make another push here versus Angry Dutchman and the Germans. The Panzerlehr Panzerdivision. S-mines down there, thumbs up. More booby traps here. He could consider calling another infantry squad. Those Stormtroopers, Panzergrenadier. More S-mines. Really third offense here by Angry Dutchman. I think it's also realizing getting how the way he moves with the infantry, so mining up more northwards here sort of helps screen against that. I'm guessing now NVMDude is starting to consider that, so it's starting to leverage more forces in the south to launch the main attack from there. Another Panzerwerfer of Angry Dutchman. More rocket artillery to try and imagine either supports attacks, but more like I think at this point break up NVMDude's attacks. Wait for him to commit the infantry and then fire the Panzerwerfer barrage into it and disrupt it. Sneaky yet effective. Well, sneaky and sneaky when it comes to rocket barrage. But you get the general gist of it. Troops holding about there, admiring the weather. We do get a Calliope here providing NVMDude with some more serious rocket artillery here, the M4 Sherman Calliope. Note they actually had a very similar version of the Calliope known as the Whiz Bang, which fired large rockets from a slightly different rocket assembly. But for those are, I think, very similar. And looking at some of the promotion material for companies, there seems to be what they're actually using there instead of the Calliope. 10 quality with infantry in the centre. Tiger is close to actually 2. And there Gabuta goes off, killing the Lieutenant and his 2 best friends. Of North Range squad here being mauled up by machine gun fire. Grenadiers, Tiger Race, and the south the attack goes all. There you go, Panther Barrage. You can see there breaking up the attack here, murdering their NVMDudes, pinning down the troops as well. So really good stuff there. Got one of the Panzerwehrers though. That's a small one here, the NVMDude, but the losses have been quite extreme still. Pioneer squad wiped. He is actually doing some serious damage here. Triangular damage, but I fear he might not be taking too much damage. There you go. Storm squad moving in there, popping tactical advantage too late, but actually wipes out the bazooka team, so perhaps not. Infantry Harvest getting wiped out here. Rival squad about to get annihilated. Machine crew annihilated. Just both sides are losing infantry at an incredible pace here. My God. I mean, both sides got not much left except the armor, though. I think Angry Dutchman comes slightly a bit more ahead here, perhaps in some ways. That was absolutely brutal, particularly because he can just recruit these weapons. NVMDude doesn't really have a lot he can recruit to turn against Angry Dutchman again. So there goes Stormtroopers on the Pack 40, Panzerfaust and the Sherman. Tiger is rolling ahead here, very, very close to SC2. Troops reinforcing healing for NVMDude, more BARs being handed out there. The Browning automatic rifle. Clive holding its way back to the base, then Lieutenant being met by the Tiger Ace. And Veteran 2 gained, opening up here for the Spearhead mode as well. Shoots, misses. There you go. Jack dead. Troops reinforcing healing. Making a move there for the bazookas. Hello, it's Jürgen. Boom, boom, I'm an American. I got a bazooka. Yeah, just don't say that nearby the officer. He'll slap you really hard. It hurts. Nice shot there. Sherman almost fixed up here. Now NVMDude, I found you probably trying to figure out here how to deal with it. Probably looking for like setting up another big assault here. And again, hoping to like just deliver the crushing blow to Angry Dutchman. That said, needs to like hit from the right angle, or it's gonna end up pretty poorly. Plus, again, the Panzer barrage we saw there was quite crucial in really just taking a good chunk out of the assault here. So, with one still left, there's a good chance here that NVMDude's assault will again falter. Heading northwards here, S-Mine's going off, Rangers taking heavy losses. In the south there, fighting for the southern victory point about to ensue as well, I think. We've got 205 to 286. Lieutenant pushed back by the Mighty Grenadiers. Jack's moving forwards. And there you go, push back down to one man. In the centre, Panzer battering down the rifle court there. Push back by the Tiger Ace, 18 kills. And the South Sherman racing forwards there, pushing back the Stormtrooper squad. Well, the Stormtrooper, the rest are dead, so not much of a squad there to talk about. Sherman there, halfway to the east, looking at taking fire. We got the Tigers moving forwards. Shot bounced. Sherman did not. Another shot fired. Clyde holding back here. One kill. Up north, they're pushing forward to the Lieutenant into the Grenadier squad, taking damage. Their route squad falling up with the mix of bazookas and BARs. In the south, the attack continues. There goes Sherman knocked out, leaving NVMDude now critically on unity versus Angry Dutchman. Clyde barrage off here, packs in the line of fire, so the Clyde ultimate, the rockets just don't quite do enough, and another unit swapped out here by the Grenadiers. The losses are piling up for NVMDude, and the 3rd Armored Division as the Panzer Panzerdivision stands its ground. The Tiger Ace has actually proven to be a fairly good investment here for Angry Dutchman. As NVMDude is just never fully utilised his advantages when he could have. That is somewhat impressive there by Angry Dutchman. But I imagine a bit frustrating for NVMDude. North their points being seized, Calliope holding back, Jackson tank swimming forwards. Got the Panzer barrage firing away there, probably troops up north onto the base perhaps. Up north. But this time the barrage completely whiffs. Not even any squirrels being killed.
We've dropped to 200 points. Send your orders.
Tiger Ace one from rolling head here, 18 kills. Bravo squad coming in the fire from the mighty Tiger Ace.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
There we go, another Sherman ready there for NVMDude. Freedom, democracy. We've got 205 on 87 now. NVMDude's actually behind Angry Dutchman. The big 2 points are quickly turning against him as Angry Dutchman keeps up the attack, not allowing his opponent too much time there to resist and rest. Southern fuel with MXs as well. He's got tons of fuel. He doesn't really need it, but at this point, it's just as much about denying his opponent fuel and just securing it. Storm's about to be caught by the Sherman. Pulls the blade on the way for that one. I think he's trying to set up for some sort of deep flank. Nice hit with the Jackson there. But not enough to really stop their Angry Dutchman's mighty Tiger Ace. Show them their flanking catching the Grenadier Squad. Their bazookas flying away. There you go. Caliber barrage just for the single Grenadier Squad. Never mind, dude is desperate. He wants those goddamn krauts goddamn dead. Jackson getting option hits on the Tiger Ace, pushed down to half health. Pack for the prime support makes it difficult for him though to finish it off. Angry Dutchman continues to maintain a strong position here. Stormtrooper with 23 kills ace level. They've done some serious lifting here for him. Some serious lifting. And another Ranger squad here for NVMDude. So many Rangers have been lost in this sector alone. Pioneers with the bazookas. Trying to look like they're assisting. And there go Calliope down. Another stinger blow there to NVMDude. And to the Americans. Panther Bears go off into the base here. NVMDude situation, I think, at this point is beyond salvation. Like, the gap, I think, is too big. Additionally, his tactics are also just like, I think, lost most of their cohesion, but also most of this, you know, what made them work. And it's just results like these head-on attacks time and time again versus Angry Dutchman. Angry Dutchman are just effortless and just beats back because at this point, NVMDude's not even trying to, like, you know, pull off any great flanks. Range will run there, almost getting run over by the Tiger Ace there. Trying to fire, it's 101. Just 100, in fact, about 9 cents swimming in there. Going for some sort of deep flank. Unit wiped out, the Ranger squad exterminated, and there you go. Game over, loss for NVMDude, a victory for Angry Dutchman, a bit of a fierce fight. In the end, the one NVMDude, I think, initially had the advantage. I feel like he forgot to use smoke for some of his Shermans, and also later on could have used more smoke from cover to cover, like there was some initial bits of it, but as the match went on, it just sort of kind of stopped doing it, which made it much easier for Angry Dutchman to defend against NVMDude, and made it, you know, a lot less risky for him, I think, to stall up for the Tiger Race. Also, some lights like a mortar, I think earlier would have been great for NVMDude. Made much harder for Angry Dutchman, like to fight defensively the way he wanted to. If he could just, like, you know, bombard and pressure and, you know, harass. So I think there was some room for improvement there for NVMDude, but Angry Dutchman, I'd say, would also played a fairly strong defensive play and was able to, like, you know, buy time. Though again, risky with the Tiger Race, and had NVMDude, you know, done a bit better, this could have, you know, been a GG move. But instead, it actually worked this time around. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. And, you know, consider donating or pledging on Patreon. This is Imperial Links. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Until tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.